Hi, welcome to AFTV. I have Ty with me. You start.
Thank you, Cecil. Black Lives Matter. Sorry, Cecil.
It's all right, keep it, it's fine.
Black Lives Matter. And I want to say respect to each and every person who suffered with coronavirus. I want to thank the healthcare workers, the doctors, the nurses, the surgeons, the volunteers, and everybody making life better in these troubling times. So yeah. Thank you, Cecil. I'm sorry.
No worries. I was going to say, obviously, any word on the racial,
Bukayo, yes,
and Bukayo Saka, they obviously...
Absolutely. So much.
Go.
Thank you, Cecil.
Let's go back to the question.
Yeah.
Any positives that we can take from the 2-1 defeat?
Well, there was a big positive before the game, and I can't thank Hibernian enough. They actually had a number 7 Saka of Bukayo, obviously his surname. They had a shirt made up for him in green and white, and on their website they put solidarity with a thumbs up, and I think that's fantastic. And I cannot thank Hibernian and all of the people that of their club who put that together, because that's absolutely big.
That is lovely of Hibernian, and that is one positive. Now let's go to the stuff on the pitch. On the pitch. Go carry. Go. You carry.
Sorry, Cecil. If I can say more, sorry, Cecil. I just want to say I want to echo the words of Darren Lewis of the Mirror, when he said that he sends out tributes to Bukayo's family, to Jaden's family, and to Marcus's family, and I echo that. I think they are absolute role models. They're fantastic young men. They've got a lot of bottle when it comes to football, more than any of those bigoted, racist cowards who dared abuse them. So, and I mean, I heard what Marcus said when he said he would never apologise for who he is. Absolutely, nobody should ever apologise for who they are. The people that should apologise are the people that are spouting all that absolute rubbish, and I'm very, very disgusted. Listen, I've got to be careful what I say because of AFTV platform, but there's a lot of hypocrites. And I also want to say, if I'm allowed to, I want to big up Tyrone Mings as well. But I think it's unacceptable what they've had to face, and I'm absolutely disgusted. And listen, I would just say, listen, all the love goes into the world. All the love goes out in the world to Bukayo, to Jaden, and to Marcus, because these young men are the heroes, and they are the heroes of the future. Because what they did on a football pitch, many would never dare do. So if that's their only crime, to miss penalties, then I think they're doing well. They've got nothing to be sorry for. The people that should be sorry are the people that are spouting rubbish. And I think that now it's got to come to a time where this has got to be stamped out, and people have to be called out, and they've got to find out who these people are, and they really need educating of a big kind. They
do, and it was awful. It was awful seeing that we are seen as heroes when everything's going well, but villains as soon as it turns bad. And it should never result to racism.
Absolutely.
Let's look at the game. We're going to move forward. Positives from the game. I know it was a 2-1 defeat, but there was some positives. Youngsters getting involved, getting playing. Some of them look bright. Any more positives from you? Because I know you're the man for this.
Thank you, Cecil. I'm laughing because Mr. I will call him Mr. Laurie Lyle is asking me to answer the question. Well, Laurie, if I could just say, can you let me finish saying what I'm saying, please, before you answer the question? Cecil is there interviewing me, and he's not even hurrying me, okay? So I'm answering the question now. Is that all right, Laurie? He's laughing now. Well, thank you, Cecil. I am, and the thing is, I think we should have got something. It's very disappointing that we didn't, but,
so you think from the performance that you saw that we should have won that game?
Well, possibly at least got a draw. I mean, Eddie's missed an absolute sitter. I don't know how he's missed it. I know that Matt was his former teammate, but I don't know how he's missed it. And Nicholas has had a penalty saved, but we came back well. Obviously, we shouldn't have been in that position.
Correct.
But we came back well, so hopefully there's a lot of hope for the future. And, we just have to look upwards and onwards.
A lot of hope for the future. But after seeing that, are you confident, and do you trust the process going into the start of the season? Yes, we have more pre-season games, but how are you feeling after that performance? Are you confident that you've seen some players that you might have liked and they might get a feature in the starting 11 when the season starts? Are you confident that they'll do well after that?
I hope so. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to be distracted, but I'd just like to say, because no one can see him, Laurie's still saying answer the question. Okay. And I would like to say, Laurie, you are not Cecil G who's interviewing me, okay? If you're interviewing me, you get me to say, oh, you're not even your brother that interviews me. When you interview me, you could say that. Please, Laurie Lyle, can you
block him out?
Exactly.
Yeah,
can you please stop interrupting me? See, he's still saying answer the question.
All right, but answer the question.
Yeah. Hopefully there is a bit of positives. I mean, you know,
do you trust in Arteta to take us forward at the start of the season?
Well, I'd like to think so, but the thing is, he's got to be backed. And at this moment in time, we've only signed 2 players when we need a lot more. And I hope these players come in, and they come in soon, and they make an impact and get used to the system. We obviously shouldn't have lost, but Turkish makes a fantastic point in the fact that he said, preparing to fail is or failing to prepare, whichever way round.
Failing to prepare, you prepare to fail.
Thank you, and that's exactly what I have done.
So do you say that's?
We have done. So you see, this Laurie now is still speaking in the background. Okay, is that good enough for you, Laurie?
Okay, so you said we need more signings. How many roughly do you think we need to get to the Arsenal that you love and remember?
Oh, that's a good question, Cecil. Well, I think the minimum is 3. I'd like to see if we could about 5 quality signings, but I do not know if we're going to do that. I really do not know if we're going to do that. But I think the minimum we need is 3 quality signings that are going to come into the team and bring us up to the level that we expect to be and we want. I do back Mikel, but I don't know if he's being backed, because I would have thought that the players that he wanted to sign would have been in by now. But listen.
I get that. Listen.
There's still time.
Okay, last question before we wrap up. Who was your standout player for today's game? Anyone that surprised you that you saw today from Arsenal?
Yes, Cecil. Laurie is getting on my nerves. But yeah, sorry. But in answer to your question, not Laurie's question, your question, because you're interviewing me, not him. I thought Arthur was all right until I know he made a bit of a mistake, but I thought he was all right. But I thought Ainsley played well. I thought Matthew as well. Matthew played well. Matthew Clark. Now, the thing is, I've been fortunate enough to see Matthew in under 23s, and he's been absolutely outstanding, a real colossus captain leader.
Yeah, he looked very bright as well. So did Francis as well. I was very impressed seeing him. He played really well.
Francis,
he played really well.
I like the informal Cecil. Love it.
Listen, Ty, thank you for speaking with us.
Thank you, Cecil.
Respect, and we'll speak with you soon. Yeah.
And I want to say that before I go, thank you, Cecil. I want to say that Lee is absolutely wrong when he says that you're better than Robbie. You're 100 times better. No, I'm just joking. Robbie, you're cool. Thank you, Cecil.
Thanks for watching.